Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Dave Neal here, stand-up comedian, and this is Bachelor RECAP, a guy's review. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the Women Tell All edition of The Bachelor. If you're new to me, hello, nice to meet you. Just living in Los Angeles from the frigid New England state of Rhode Island. And here we are. So what I like to do is I recap the show. I take notes, no edits, just me and you. We bounce things back and forth. Leave a like. It helps the YouTube algorithm. It lets YouTube know I'm doing my job. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Let's jump right into it. Previously recorded was a disclaimer that they showed at the beginning of this episode. They clearly didn't want people to think that they recorded this after Chris Harrison committed such atrocities. But now that Taylor Nolan is under fire, I think, are we okay with Chris Harrison? Do we have enough pitchforks for multiple people to be mad at in the Bachelor universe? Let me know. I'd like this version of the Women Tell All that has no audience. You know what I mean? It feels like one of my stand-up shows. Okay, here we go. Moving on. These are jokes, folks. The women are all socially distanced in the audience, and they're also socially awkward. Looking at you, Victoria. Looking at you. All right, let's get right into it. MJ says she's not there to tear anyone down, but then she has a strong personality, and that can come off as mean. Listen, if you say you're not there to tear someone down and you just have a strong personality and it can come off as mean, that's exactly what a mean person would do. She goes, I'm going to tell you how it is. That's what mean people do. They tell you how it is. No, Samantha, I don't want you to tell me I'm getting chubby on my love handles, okay? A boy can dream. Then Ryan showed up and Ryan said, it's hard to hear yourself being called a hoe on national television. Yep, I don't know about that personally, but I can imagine that's not nice. Victoria says she got bullied about her swollen eye and bra straps. So Ryan is, and she says, Victoria goes, listen, I got bullied for my bra strap and my swollen eye. So you're just an emotional person. And everyone's like, those are two different things. You called her a hoe on national TV. You're not just some crazy person on the internet slinging lies. Victoria says, I'm surprised you're holding on to this anger. Ryan says, it's women tell all. We literally hold on to our anger so we can release it all, like when the levee breaks on the dam. You know what I mean? By the way, Victoria is not good at apologizing. She's really bad. Did Victoria learn to apologize from her therapist, Taylor Nolan? Is that how that worked? Not a good apology by Victoria. She's like, I'm sorry, but also, like, you shouldn't be holding on to all this anger that I rightfully caused. Like, no big deal, NBD, you know what I mean? Like, you know, hail the queen. Every segment feels like it's a different beef between Victoria and someone else. You notice that? It's like, all right, coming up next, the next person Victoria pissed off. In this round, it's Katie versus Victoria. Katie calls what happened to people online karma. That was interesting, right? Katie's like, look, sorry that you guys got, backlash on the internet. That's just karma. And then she said it's just drama overshadowed great women. There's great women on the show. They showed all the drama, which is kind of true, but also like, Serena sees like, oh, really? Like that's karma happened to us? And she's like, yeah, it's kind of like karma. That's exactly the definition of karma is you get, bullied online because people didn't like you. I'm not saying it's right, but that's kind of, an eye for an eye. Serena C says Katie tattletaled on the bullies to cause drama. What's all this Katie hate? I loved Katie. It's almost like they watched a different show than I did. You know what I mean? Brittany joins the show. Brittany joins Chris Harrison in the hot seat. But again, Bachelor uses her storyline to sell advertisements. They're like, all right, coming up next, we're going to slander Brittany Galvin. But first, watch Chaos Walking this Friday in IMAX. Brittany describes joining the show as a smiley, confident girl. And within 24 hours, she never felt so low in her entire life. That's how I felt watching the episode. I can't imagine how she felt. It was horrible. She said, when I got home, I didn't want to be around my family or text my friends back. I didn't sign up to get my name slandered. It's really effed that I have to defend my name from now on. I completely agree. She said the same thing I was saying all along, that like you slandered her. You spread a rumor on national TV. So now when she Googles her name, the first 20 pages are going to be about BS. Brittany says she never got an apology by Anna leading up to the show. So, Anna can cry on TV and say, oh, but I'm so sorry and I really feel bad. It's like, well, why didn't you tell her in person? You know what I mean? You live in a small town of Chicago, that small little colloquial town of Chicago, one of the biggest hubs in the world. Anna says, nothing can justify what I did. No reason to take down another woman. After watching the aftermath, I'm 100 times more sorry. It sucks that I did that to someone else. So literally, Anna had to realize, by the way, I'm like Victoria. I've got a swollen eye here. I just moved into a new house, okay? The last 3 days, I haven't slept. My voice sounds like crap. Give me a break. Hit the like button. Bump that Harrison on top of that like button if you don't mind. Crush the Harrison. If you don't like Chris Harrison, you crush him on that like button. If you love Chris Harrison and you want to support him by bumping his Harrison onto that like button. Brittany says that even after she got home from the show, she continued to hear rumors that Anna spread about her. This is insane. So even after the show was over, Hannah was still spreading the rumors. Anna. Anna said, everything I've said came from anger. Yeah, you just held that anger in your teeth. There was all these dates that we didn't get to see, which is really, this is what's so annoying, that they edited the dates. Why didn't they just show them to us? They have a date called What's in the Box. This sounds like is a dick in the box. It's called What's in the Box. It's a date that wasn't aired, like a Fear Factor meets diamond ring shopping. They would reach in the box and there'd be disgusting things in the box, like cockroaches in Taylor Nolan's tweets from 2012. Just really gross, vile things. A pancake eating and beer chugging contest. This sounds like Saturday morning in college. When you got the unlimited dining room swipes, you just go to the dining room and gain 15 pounds and then come home for Thanksgiving like, whoops, here I am. Another day, it's just another date they didn't air. They played hide and seek. They hid their morals and they sought Instagram fame. That's hide and seek, folks. They did a raw egg eating contest. Katie is so likable that I was actually smiling while I watched her vomit. I think she's so likable. She's not going to be the Bachelorette anymore, but I still like her as a person. Katie's in the hot seat. This is my favorite. Before I get to Katie in the hot seat, I wanted to give you guys a shout out. We just hit 21,000 subscribers. If you've been around for a long time, you know that last year I was only at 2,000 subscribers. And a month ago, I was only at 10,000 subscribers. And now I'm at 21,000 subscribers. Because of all of this love, because of all the new subscribers, I get some new opportunities. So I wanted to share with you guys a new sponsor that I'm working with. So check out this quick video. I'm very excited to tell you guys about a new sponsor on my channel called June's Journey. It's a hidden object mystery game set in the 1920s, available free to download on mobile devices, Android and iOS, and on desktop through Amazon and Facebook. I actually found this game to be quite relaxing. Too often I'm using my phone for business-related purposes, Instagram, my TikTok empire, Bachelor Nation news, but it's been so nice to just kick back and enjoy playing this detective-themed story with the backdrop of 1920s glamour. Each scene takes you through a thrilling mystery story with the protagonist, June Parker, on a quest to solve the murder of her sister and uncover her family's many secrets. Tasha says she's better at it than me. She took the game. I need my phone back. I found that while June's journey is lightly challenging, it's still relaxing while working out the mind with some observational detective work. And you know me, Detective Dave, solving all of life's mysteries. I'll put a link to your free download of June's Journey in the description of this video. Let me know what you guys think. All right, back to the show. Thank you guys so much for watching that video and for supporting my channel. When I hit 25,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a 5-hour live stream, 5 for 25. You guys know when I hit 10,000, I did 10 hours. We're going to tone it back. I'm going to do a 5-hour for 25,000 live stream. If we hit it by March 18th, I'll do it on that day. So now you guys know. Thank you guys so much for all that. Moving along. So we're talking about Katie, right? So Chris Harrison says Katie's gift for Matt sent shockwaves. Of course, we're talking about her, hoo-ha, her MJ. He said it sent shockwaves through Bachelor Nation. I'm like, well, it sent plenty of shockwaves, all right. Don't use it in the shower. You know what I'm talking about? Katie says, I know my personality is a lot to handle. She says it was the first time she didn't have to compromise her personality for somebody. I loved Katie throughout this. The more I followed Katie on Instagram, the more fun I think she is. She interacts with her fans. She's got such a down-to-earth personality. She says she doesn't have to compromise herself for anybody. I think there's a million guys out there that would love Katie for her personality. Do you be strong and you'll find a guy that can handle it. Katie says when she looks, and that's advice for everyone out there, ladies, be out there and be you. Be weird. Get weird. Hashtag get weird. Yeah, let me know. If you watched this far in the video, let me know. Just type in the comment hashtag get weird and I'll definitely respond to that. Katie says when she looks back and saw his dates with Michelle or Rachel, she knew she didn't have a shot. So that's kind of nice that she was able to see oh, look, I thought I liked him, but then I saw the dates and clearly he was into someone else. It's hard to tell when you're with a charming guy like Matt. It's not Matt's fault he elevates people and makes them feel good. So Katie says, I ask, I'm 30. Why am I single? Is it me? She says, I never want to stop pursuing love. We love Katie. We love Katie. Like I said, I don't think she's going to become the Bachelorette, but we like her. Okay, Abigail's turn for the spotlight. They show the package of her getting her heart broken. She goes, "That's not fun to watch." Abigail's funny. She's funny because she has a real shot at being bachelorette. She could be a bachelorette. She talks about being not deaf with a capital D. She says she's in the gray area where she doesn't have sign language and she has the implants, and she's just so dang likable. And you just want to root for her because you see that she's championing herself above all of her the adversity that she faces in life, and is an inspiration to all of us. It really is. To take, whenever we're having a bad day, here I am complaining, "Oh, I moved into a new place, I'm tired." Like, yeah, but like, let's put it, it puts everything into perspective. Abigail mentions how blown away she was by the fan support she received. Absolutely, you're a good person. They recognize it. Fans recognize a good person when they see one. People appreciated seeing representation from people that you don't see much of on TV. These are the facts. You don't see much representation on TV of people with different disabilities. So when you see it, you want to support that and demand that we get more of that. Pieper's turn. Pieper, everyone loves Pieper. She says, "Matt has an amazing ability to make everyone feel special. Absolutely heartbroken and soul crushed, but glad she took this journey." Yeah, I mean, Pieper, she left there being defensive. She got dumped. I mean, pretty women, they don't get dumped too often. So for her to get dumped, she's like, "Are you kidding me?" And every guy watching the show goes, "You got rid of Pieper? What are you thinking? We love Pieper." It'll be interesting to see what happens next with Pieper within the Bachelor community. Why can't she be Bachelorette? Does Pieper have a chance to be Bachelorette, or did she not make it that far along? All right, Serena, the Canadian, my early favorite. I loved Serena from the get-go. But then as the dates went on, you kind of realize she just wasn't that into him. Dumps Matt, and it gets emotional watching it all played back. I mean, look, even if he's not your someone, they always say, like, I just need my person. Wow. When did that term become popular? I just need my person. She said he wasn't her person, and that was it. But, she still felt bad because who wouldn't, I couldn't imagine dumping somebody and, the guilt, but also you're trying to do you and you're regretting it and wondering if it was the right move. Of course. She said she was hopeful for reassurance from her family, but she didn't get it. We all saw that. She didn't get any reassurance. Serena says she still cares about Matt so much and didn't want to hurt him. Matt James arrives with the beard. They all say they like it, yet every comment I've seen says that they don't like it. Everyone in the comment section, "We hate it. It's gross. Go away." In person, like, "Oh my gosh, it looks amazing. It brings out your eyes." Who cares, really? Not I. I don't care. It's facial hair. He says nothing ever goes as planned. And then Chris asked if Matt was surprised at the level of drama watching it all back. He says, "I try and be empathetic to the women and what they are going through. I try not to hold them to an unrealistic standard." I think Matt did a great job. Leave a comment about this and let me know. I think Matt did a really, really great job. I mean, maybe he doesn't end up with the person he wants or anyone at all. I don't really know how that's going to work, but like I said in the live stream, if you want to check out more content, I just recorded my live stream. Maybe, look, 1 out of 25 bachelors have ended up with the person that they, chose at the final. So that's 4%. Only 4%. So like, let's not pretend like this is there's some gold standard for how this works. Serena C said, Serena C said this to Matt. She says, "I hope that you watching us doesn't put us in a bad light." And we're all like, that's exactly what it did. He got to see you get bully people and be catty. And some people watched Serena C and didn't see the same Serena C that I saw. But I just saw her part of this mean girl clique. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be picking sides here. Matt says, "I don't think any of you are a bad person, even Victoria." He didn't say that, but he meant it, And then Victoria cries, which was kind of nice to see her look like a human. She cried a little bit. She talked about her tremendous fear of rejection and levels of pain for being rejected. And of course, when she got rejected, she was like, blah, 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 blah. And then Matt just stood there and didn't say anything, which was such a power move. But Matt was like, I didn't know what to say. I didn't have any words. And it probably made her rejection feel even worse. But, like she's got Victoria, like everyone else, is going through her own battles. I don't know what they are. But I wish her the best. I really do. Katie tells Matt she was caught off guard. Katie was like, "All right, love you, and I'm excited for our journey." And Matt's like, "I can't give you the rose." And I'm like, am I watching the same episode? Is this the same date? It felt like a compilation. She's like, "I love you, and I'm ready for the next step." And he's like, "Not going to happen." She didn't really get a really good goodbye, so she thanks Matt for making her feel welcomed. And then we have a montage of Matt kissing a bunch of women with their eyes open. God forbid, you go on a show, you think you're doing the right thing, you think you're looking sexy. Now, this happens to me all the time with Tasha. I'll be like, thinking I'm doing something sexy, looking good, I'm doing the dishes, and she'll be like, you look stupid. She doesn't say it like that, but you can tell. Women, as soon as women lock you down, guys, let me know. Let me know, man, out there. Vincent in Alaska, right? As soon as your lady locks you down, she just likes to make fun of you, right? That's how it works. You do all this, build all this charisma and charm to attract them, and then all of a sudden they're like, you're a phony. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just Tasha. I love her. I need someone like that. I need someone like that to knock me down a peg, or else my head will get too big. All right. So anyway, the ladies all agreed. Eyes closed. PSA, gentlemen, keep those eyes closed. Shut those eyes if you're gonna kiss. I feel like you open your eyes. Like, if you ever like be in a prayer and everyone's like, close your eyes, and you're like, open one. You're like, I feel like that's when you kiss. You're like, and if you open an eye and sneak in when you're kissing, and they open an eye and your eyes connect, your worlds collide. Bloopers. Look, the bloopers. They always involve bugs and champagne. Okay, that would be a great podcast, wouldn't it? Bugs and champagne, and it's just like a bloopers, Bachelor bloopers podcast. Boy, Matt took some falls. You see that? Matt took some real hits in those bloopers. And then, of course, boners. He had a boner after Serena. No, sorry. Was it Serena? Yeah, I think it was Serena. Let me know. I think it was Serena got out of the hot tub and he was like, I'm going to need a minute. You know what I mean? Hey, look, let the guy be honest. Give him a minute. Every guy's been there. So anyway, we got to get out of here. But like I said, March 18th, potential 25,000 live stream. And also, if you want to join my mailing list, I'm a stand-up comedian. The last year, I haven't been really employed because you can't do stand-up indoors with the pandemic, at least not in my state. So when the doors open back up later on this year or whenever it is, I want to do some Bachelor style stand-up shows. I want to tour a little bit. So I've got a mailing list. There's no catch to it. It's not spam. It's just my mailing list. I'm going to send you emails when I have merchandise coming out or when I've got stand-up shows coming out. So the link to that will be in the description. You just click the link, you type in your name and your email address, and then I'll send you guys an email. I'm not going to spam you. So anyway, if you guys want to do that, thank you to everyone who's done that already. Thank you to everyone who's been part of the live stream, to all the new people out there. I appreciate you guys so much. We have 3 weeks left of this season. It's been a wild one. There's a ton of news going on. I'm making content basically every day, 2-3 videos a day. So I appreciate you guys sticking around for that. And I will see all of you later. Take care, guys. Bye.